everyone to Magic with Class. I'm Jeremy Class. Right now I'm playing against the blue-red-white control deck, and he actually used Transmogrify to get out his Dream Trawler. Alright, he just shattered the skies there, so I guess he didn't think he could get over my Baneslayer. Probably a good choice. Urian is his companion. He already paid the cost to get the companion into his hand. Alright, let me see what I can do here. I'll equip it to this guy for now. I was able to rebuild my board there, but another Shatter to the Sky, and I probably won't be able to do anything. And wow, he just cast Shark Typhoon, so this is actually going to quickly end, unless I can very quickly kill him, which since he Shattered the Sky, I probably cannot. Took out Baneslayer Angel, one of my finishers. Oof. Another Shark Typhoon. Yes, this game is going to end quite quickly. Oh, he has a lot of mana. I don't even know how he got all that mana. Well, Maze Mind Tome is actually a way better card than I thought it was. Pretty much allowed him to set up the Transmogrify in the first place. I don't see a way to get around this, though. No attacks this turn. I don't want to wait. I don't want to get into a waiting battle with this opponent since he has 2 Shark Typhoons and 4 cards. And the ability to scry or draw. He probably just drew. Oh, so he's going to take out Indulgent Patrician, I would guess. Yes. I have the mana, so I guess I'll target a creature. I could try to give it protection from white, but I think the damage is already done. I thought he was going to counter me there. And at this point, he can just use Urian to reset, so... Yeah, he's just casting for the Sharks. And then when he sets with Urian, I think this game should end. My life total is not high enough to really stop this guy. Just one attacker? Okay. Alright, let me see what the last card is. A swamp. I guess I can do this. But he can still kill me with all the sharks. That did absolutely nothing. Yep, okay. He Urianed. I will concede there. He took that game. Shark Typhoon, Shark Typhoon. Alright. Well, I am well on my way to casting 20 creature spells. Payorta, yeah. Oof. This hand is awfully light on lands. I have all my colors, so I'll keep, and nothing in my hand actually costs more than 2. But I really need to draw into 2 more lands. I have Revitalize to help me there. Who mulliganed? My opponent. So is this another control deck? It's not a Urian-based companion deck. No 1-drop. Kinda wish I had Speaker of the Heavens. Is that a sorcery card? No, it's an instant. Probably should have played it as such, but that's fine. So I did draw into 2 lands, which is what I wanted. Oh, is this a cycling deck? Most cycling decks are red and white for Zenith Flare. Okay, he's trying to slow me down, which is fine. Okay, now I'm good with lands. Yeah, this is a draw twice deck, I suppose. Yep, into the Royal lets him draw twice. The cycling card lets him draw twice. Alright, ooh, and I drew Speaker of the Heavens, so it looks like what I'm asking for I am receiving. I will not play that now. Instead, I'll play my Impassioned Orator and my Hollow Priest. Gain a life, get a +1 counter. I can attack. Even if he blocks, oh, he is going to block me. I really still get the lifelink, so it doesn't really matter if he blocks or not, because I just want to put a counter on my Hollow Priest. Alright, let's see here. Ooh, okay. This is where things get interesting, because I need to take out that Teferi Master of Time, or the game will certainly end soon. This is what I'm going to do. I'll drop another Indulgent Patrician. Gains me a life. Gets me a counter. I'll play Speaker of the Heaven now. Gains me a life. Gets me a counter. And then I can still attack with one of the Indulgent Petitions. And I will attack Teferi with everything. I don't know if I want to... I'll keep Impassioned Orator around. I won't. Could have been a mistake not to attack with my Orator, but it's fine. Yeah, I doubt he'll let this attack through, but I'm aiming just to gain the 3 life so I can activate Indulgent Perdition 2 times. I think if he was smart there, he should have phased me out. We'll see. And that's why he didn't. That was a good move. Shatter the Sky. Second time out was cast on me. And every time puts me in a losing position. Alright, what am I going to do? Let me play my Griffin Airy. So I can start making flyers. Maybe should have cast this beforehand. Revitalize. Let's see what my next draw is. I really only see Teferi in this style of deck. I also see the Royal Scions in this blue-red kind of spells, control, draw twice deck. And I do see her too. Cool card. She's at 6 power right now. Never thought about running this card in that deck. Yeah, I guess it goes with the Teferi. theme. And since he's drawing all these extra cards, I guess milling me out is a secondary strategy. Yeah, this should work. I actually forgot what happens when you phase out tokens. Do they come back? I think they do. Wow, his plan was slower than mine. However, that Shatter of the Sky gave him all the time he needed. I can't even attack, because he'll just block me with those 2 flyers. And is he in ultimate range? Next turn he's gonna ultimate. Not next turn, 2 turns from now. This deck really needs a way to draw extra cards. Oof. That's a 4 mana card? I thought that was 5 mana. Yeah, he's almost certainly gonna mill me out. I don't think he can actually win through combat damage here. This is an interesting mill strategy that I had not seen. Alright, time to concede. I don't want to see him draw a million cards, play a Planeswalker, take extra turns. He got me there. Shadow the Sky, excellent card. 4 mana, removal, mass removal, still good, always will be. Oh, I leveled up. Does that mean I got a pack? Zendikar Rising, yep. Let's see what I got. Alright, I didn't have this card. It's a party card. It's not terrible. I got a common wild card. This card I see sometimes in like warrior decks. I have been killed by this card out of nowhere, especially with all the equipment that attaches itself. For example, Relic Axe, which is right here. And it even has an advantage if it's equipped to warriors. So warriors had an equipment theme in Zendikar Rising, which is a little strange because warriors were, equipment was kind of a knight thing recently. So to give warriors and knights such a similar identity and that they both use equipments is kind of strange. Cats also use a lot of equipment. Let's see what the rare mythic is. It's a mythic. Seagate Restoration. The only deck I've seen this used, I've sometimes seen it as a one of in certain control builds, but it's a mono blue control, not even a mono blue control deck, a mono blue devotion deck that seeks to win using Thassa's Oracle and Nyx's Lotus. Basically, it draws its entire deck, bounces things over and over, its own things, and then uses Thassa's Oracle once the board is built and it has very few cards left in the deck to win. And this helps because that deck can draw like a huge amount of cards, and this card can draw basically twice the number of cards you have in your hand, and then it also gives you no maximum hand size. Strange that it has that emblem-like effect. Usually sorceries don't do that, but this says you have no maximum hand size for the rest of the game, so that's kind of weird. Also, at worst, it's a land that comes into play untapped if you're willing to pay the life, and if you're not willing to play the life, it still comes into play tapped. So, interesting. Don't underestimate those cards. Even the ones that come into play tapped are very good. Loki yours. Some of these names I just don't get. I don't want to be in a situation where I'm stuck on a color, so I'm going to mulligan this hand. You know, I'd rather have Indulgent Petition than Hope's Demise, so I'll keep this. This is not a good hand, I will say. But at least I can play some things. This should have been a cleric. Well, I drew a land. That's a positive. I'll play this because I can attack, gain a life, and then my Cleric of Life's Blood should activate. This is a mutate deck. Now I'm overdrawing on the lands. Let me use all my mana. Alright, so he has 3 mana. So he should be able to mutate here. Parcel Beast, that's not the best mutation. Maybe he wants to use his ability. Try to ramp a little. No. So now I'm in a tough spot because I drew into a 5 mana card. Don't really need lands, but how am I going to cast this without a land? Alright. Two attackers. I don't think he'll block here. So he did it on my unstep Parcel Beast. Whatever it wasn't a land. I really like that card. Puts 2 +1/+1 counters. And it can come out of nowhere. Especially if he's continuously mutating. He's not going to do anything with that. Okay. Well, it did draw into a 5th land. So I might as well cast my Angels of Destiny. Yeah, I'll attack with these. Well, let me not attack with my 1/4. He has 4 power now. And I shouldn't even attack with my combat damage to a player. I can't even attack really this turn. He would just block. And this is where things get bad because now I'm losing. Because he just made me waste the entire turn. This had flying. And there it is, Auspicious Starks. But uncommon, and yet it's probably the best out of all the mutate creatures. Oof. My, oh my, that was quite... I'll take the damage here. Alright. Don't know what he's going to do. I don't think I would have done that. I think I would have used Suspicious Starks again. I mutated onto that. But 4+1/+1 counters is quite a bit. Is he trying to kill me in one blow here? It's that he has so many mutate cards left that he's trying to split the difference in case I do something crazy, like wipe the board or something like that. On my screen dim, that means I gotta charge. Gotta resolve all. Yeah. And just like that, sometimes if you don't have removal, it's all over. Probably a land. Oh, it's not. That's pretty cool. That's not what I want to do. Okay. Even by giving protection from green here, you can still block with the 3/4. Okay, but you know what? I might as well. I really didn't want him to. You know, let me make this guy think. Alright, you did it, buddy. Oof, I'm on a losing streak. I wonder if I should switch decks. Let me see if I can turn this around. Luxious. Cool, that name's kind of cool. Alright, so I'll keep this, I suppose. I have no black mana in my hand, but hopefully I'll draw a swamp or something. I have enough that I can do that. Hopefully I draw into something that is more useful than the cards in my current hand. No. Light of Hope, not now. Good card, though. It's useful because it can destroy enchantments. And of course the life gain is very useful in this type of deck. No swamp, but I guess that's okay. Can't do anything else. Alright, so this is a black-blue rogues deck. Yep, there's the blue. And this is such a common play. This is such a common move. And I guess I'll gain the life now, so I can gain the Griffin Airy token, pad my life total a bit. So I'll probably have to mill me out. I'm sure that's what he's thinking now. Oh, can't really kill him with damage. Well, if he does drown in the lock enough times, he certainly can, actually. Okay. Let me see. I'll do this. I don't have black mana, but it's actually not the worst situation I could be in. Why didn't I play this guy first? That was a mistake. And he must be thinking once again, oh, let me try to mill this guy. Looks like it's going to be hard to get in for damage. Weird card to put in mill. Oh well, it's a 1-mana card that draws, okay. So now that Death Touch is killing me. And now I have 2 Indulging Petitions in my hand, and just no possible way to cast them. But I can make these angels, and I can gain some life. Not angels, griffins. So what's going on in the Magic the Gathering universe? Oh, Jeweled Lotus is finally dropping in value. A lot of people think that's going to be a $10 to $20 card in a few months once the hype is over. A lot of people already got their pre-release kits, I see, or they were able to get boxes a little early, and I can cast that next turn. Which is, if you think about it, it's pretty cool. So I see a whole bunch of box openings on YouTube and Facebook groups are showing their box openings. That's cool. I've seen some incredible boxes. The etch foils look amazing. I can't wait to actually see them in person if I'm lucky enough to open them. Now, I have not heard any news about when my boxes are going to be shipped. I'm assuming they won't get shipped until next week because that's the official release. This is actually only the spoiler. This is the pre-release weekend, so they will not officially release until next week. So I'm sure maybe by Monday of next week I will be able to get those. So, we wait. Obviously, I am hoping to open a Jeweled Lotus. I just want one, even if its value drops significantly. But it seems like the card that's going to... Ooh, that's... Wow. So that Extinction Event card destroyed all my... I guess I was using a lot of even creatures. That was insane. Even so, I'm trying to rebuild. At least I have a box source now to be able to cast my Indulging Petitions. But that was a crazy play. Oh, and now here comes this. This was a slower version of Dimir Rogues. I'm surprised to see this deck playing Midnight Clock. Maybe it's good in the mirror match. Because it reshuffles everything and lets you draw 7 new cards. And in a very aggressive rogue deck, you probably wouldn't want to wait until the clock actually activates. Alright, let me see what I'm going to do here. I guess I'll just put up blockers. He only has 1 mana open, so I don't... Whoa. How did he get... Oh, I didn't realize. Not anything I can do anyway. Because now he has Nighthawk Scavenger, and this game's going to get away from me because that lifelink on the Nighthawk Scavenger can swing the game wildly. I've been on very low life, and I thought, okay, there's nothing this guy can do, nothing this guy can play. All of a sudden, he plays Nighthawk Scavenger within a turn or two. I haven't seen this card played in a while either. Within a turn or two, he gained enough life that I just couldn't do anything. Should have attacked me there, because I could have double blocked. But I suppose he thinks, yeah, this isn't going to be decided by life totals. This is probably going to be decided by, mill. 6, 8, 8 cards. That's half my remaining library. And this card can mill me, right? Once per turn. And this attacks as a 5/4 flyer. It does the weird blocking requirement, though. See? Midnight Clock. Well, I guess it provided him with mana. I guess I should have been. It's a silly move. Like, I'm very close to, well, just in case I do something crazy, I guess. A lifelink again, put him in a situation where I just can't help to recover. So it looks like this deck is not taking me where I want it to take me. Yeah, that's gonna mill me for 4. I draw. I cannot kill him within the next turn. I don't even want to play my blue-green mutate deck, but I think it just has better odds. So I'll try it. On a bit of a losing streak here, or war near. Trying to get to the next level. This hand is mediocre, I would say. Never a red variant unless the Dream's End Companions. Okay. Is he trying to burn me? This only gets permanents back, right? Oh, maybe it's just red. Oh, it's a cycling variant, so that means it's not running Zenith Flare. Oof, this deck is pretty aggressive, I see. Green, blue. Let me play my Pixie, which is actually a creature type fairy. No problem, I'll take the damage here. Oh, that is a good variant, because he can cast all of these cards out of his graveyard. Which is interesting. Could have played just the island, alright. Shocking. This is a hyper-aggressive deck. Can I stabilize? Let's see. Goruk is pretty useless here. I'd rather mutate onto the mysterious egg, but don't think I have time. Wow, this deck is like very good. He doesn't even have to summon Lotus. I guess Lotus is if the board gets wiped. This deck is, I can see what its weakness is. It's weakened by cards that return his cards to the hand. I guess I'll play Garrook here. I'll use his -2. I'll create a beast. That way I can block a mysterious egg, and then next turn I can transmute into the Starks, but seems like it doesn't matter. This Flourishing Fox just went all the way. That was a great turn 1 play. And he drew into another one. Just in case I get rid of the first. Like, pouncing Shore Shark sure would have helped me here. If I could just draw it, I might still have a chance. Should have kept that in his hand to fight. Trample and haste, so he does have a way to give his creatures trample. Is he deciding whether or not to attack my Planeswalker? He's attacking me. That's not a surprise. Well, alright, Auspicious Snarks, let's go. Alright, I'll plus you. He took the 9. He must have enough cycling in his hand to... Oh! That gains him life too? Interesting. Yep, I just got killed with the Zenith Flare. Guess I'm just having some bad luck. Alright, let's keep going. I gotta draw something. Jack Borgard. That looks like a real name. Hey Jack. I like your avatar. Now I have Pouncing Short Shark in my hand. Okay. I guess I gotta quickly ramp. Loris. Loris goes over. Yeah, I'll search out an island, that's fine. Sure, I'll attack. He's unlikely to block with Loris. But he gained life, a lot of life, that Archfiend's Vessel. Didn't think that card was particularly good, but just killed me. Alright, 5 mana. What do I want to do here? That's a lot of... There's a lot going on there. I suppose I'll just return his. I guess. Guess I don't need mana at this point. You just gain so much life. I don't know if I have enough turns to get through. Murderous Rider, yeah. Wish she didn't do that. Someone called me. Wrong number. Alright, let me mutate again. Yep. I'm shocked I got 2 auspicious stars, because that was pretty unlikely. And my life total is 12, but his hand is dangerous. Feed the swarm. Trying to gain life. Strange move. Alright, I'll mutate into one of my Starxes. I don't know why he forfeited there. He could have very easily won. But I'll take it. Sometimes people just get frustrated. Alright, well. Yay! Mana is okay, however I have no early turn play. And only one green source? That's not good. Alright, this is a Growl ramp deck, I suppose. Cool. So he's ramping. Play my Reachy Kid. Hopefully he doesn't have any burn that can deal 4 damage. You drew Garruk. I have that Garruk in this deck as well. Wow, so this guy has some cool mythics. However, that was a weird thing to do with his mana. It's fine though. Alright. I'll mutate onto my Migratory Great Horn. Play my egg. Can I attack? I can. Let's attack Garruk though. And he's certainly drawing. I mean, yeah, use all your mana efficiently. Okay. I'm going to take damage here, but it's not over. Trying to get his Garruk out of the way. Is he going to sacrifice his Warden to save Garruk? Okay, yeah, seems like. It's fine. Let's see what he does now. But you don't have haste, right? Ah, so that's what you're aiming for. Okay. Really don't want to return that to his hand. But what am I going to do? Because of the burn, but it took me just too long to kill this Garruk. He just gained too much advantage over it. Too much advantage over it, and he's drawing. It does not look good. That's a lot. You did a lot there, buddy. Does he have reach? Nope. Okay. Wow, he gained so much life with the Great Henge. I didn't even realize. And he's nowhere in danger of milling out. Excellent move. You have burn in your hand. And I was the one who gave it to him. The advantage is too much. Alright, I'll play one more game, win or lose, and then I will probably see you later. I have a ton of mail for cards that I recently purchased off of eBay and other sites, and I will probably do a video showing you what cards I have picked up, and I will talk about why I picked those cards up. Okay, there was someone whose name is Wizard. I would think that would get chosen pretty quickly, so that person must have been playing for quite a while. Alright, let's go. Cool sleeves that this guy is using. Essence Symbiote. I'll mutate here. Gets me a counter, gets me 2 life, lets me attack. All good things. All good things. What land is that? Oh, it's one of those new fandangled lands, right? Alright, let me see what I'm going to do here. He has a 4-5, which is not particularly worrying in my opinion. Yeah, I'm going to do this. I'll get 3 +1/+1 counters now. +1 life. 2 life, sorry, and I'll get a land. Is he going to let me through here? 10 damage is a lot of damage to take. I have him at half life now. But if he has removal, now would be the time. Ah. Well, that is enchantment and artifact removal, of which I don't use a particularly large amount. Let me play another Essence Symbiote. And then I will mutate again here. Doesn't matter, right? Now you must block. He's green-red. I suppose he's... No, he's green-red-blue. I don't know what he's trying to do now. But this is what I'm gonna do. Wish I had trample right now, right? If I was playing against Mel, I would have already mowed myself. So he wants to do something with that mana. If he's not going to sacrifice his mana creature, he has some sort of 3, 4, 5, 6 ramp in his hand. Played a top land though, so 3, 4, 5. He has something that costs 6. Worth playing, even if it has haste, I don't know. I have plenty of blockers. He needs to play another creature here. Removal. But I don't think it matters. Archipelago. I don't have 5 creatures that I want to target, but it's up to 5. I'll tap that down. Yep. There you go. That was a victory. Not against the best deck, but last stayed in Platinum Tier 3. So, this is Magic with Class. I will be posting a video later with some of the cards that I have purchased, and you're going to love my Commander Legends videos. I will be opening more than one box live, so you'll get to see all the spicy pulls. Hopefully I get a Vampiric Tutor, a Jeweled Lotus, Scroll Rack, and Mana Drain. I really want the Mana Drain. I think that's going to stay as the most expensive card in the set, even more so than the Jeweled Lotus, even though I expect Jeweled Lotus to retain some value. It will drop probably, even more than it has already. But this is Magic with Class, always reminding you to gather with class.